This could be it. This could be my favorite live grunge performance of all time. Let's dive right into it. It's Mad Season, I Don't Know Anything, live at the Moore, Seattle, 1995. Let's waste no more time. Come on. I love the fact that this is all the harmony part. The first thing I noticed, first of all, is those two Les Pauls together is so crisp, so clean, cuts through in the recording so good. It's heavy. Sometimes they say Les Pauls are too muddy for live, but you put two Les Pauls together right here, it sounds just fine. I mean, it's great. But the voice, instead of, I don't know anything, he goes, I don't know. And on the recording, it's both. I don't know anything is the high, and then why we have to live in so much pain every day, oh yeah, is the harmony, instead of why we have to live in so much pain every day, which I love because the guitars are doing that note anyway. So in the recording, the melody is doing the guitar part, and then there's the harmony in there. So he's like, well, we got that covered on the guitars. Let's just do the harmony in the voice, even on the yeah. Yeah, he does it even there. So let's go back a little bit. I'll sing the melody while he sings the harmony, and you can hear it. Right? And then I'll shut up. We'll let Lane take over. Before we get into the solo, which sounds so crispy, Mike McCready on a Les Paul is so crispy. Let's talk about the bass. There's some boo-doo-doo-doo, so some real bass lines in there. Listen. Listen to that right there. Right? He's doing, John Baker Sanders doing some good bass work. I believe that's his name. Barrett Martin on the drums. What I love about his, and I talk about this in this whole Live at the Moore Mad Season thing, he plays the drum part like it's a riff, like it's an actual part of the song. It's not improvised. I love that about grunge, is as much as the guitar solos sometimes are improvised, you know, like they're written parts, you know. It's blues based soloing, but there's always like motifs and stuff that you have to play, and the drums are doing that too. Ba 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 boom, and of course the riffs and the bass that tend to do the exact written part. Drums sometimes will improvise a little bit, but he plays, you know, boom, and those are his fills throughout this whole album. He does those kinds of fills, and it, you know, brings, what's the word? It homogenizes? No, it brings it all together. It makes it sound like an album. Let's keep it going. Also 4 times, 4 choruses instead of just the 2 times around. Love that. When the teacher brings the ruler down on my hand, I laugh. I think all of us rebellious kids can get along with that line. All right, let's go to the solo here. It's about to rip. Clicked on the wall. Oh, okay. I love how it slowly transitions back to the main part of the song. It doesn't boom, now we're done with the solo. It's like four beats of like, okay, this guy, you know, the guitars and the bass kind of go back to the verse part. The solo keeps soloing. The drums slowly manifest. Let's listen. Okay, this is the solo. Everybody's playing the solo part. Now listen. Here we go. Yes. But then it starts when he plays the riff. Oh. Okay, hold on. Maybe, or does it start when he plays the riff? It seems like they do 4. Let's count. Here we go. So that's 3. Here's 4. I'm gonna go back one more time so we can really listen to it. Okay, it's weird where it switches. Listen. Yeah, that's so cool. It's simple, but it's badass. Oh shit, before he pulls the frickin' Jimi Hendrix over the back of the head on the Les Paul. That's heavy, dude. Les Pauls are heavier than Strats. He's up there right now. I'd be like cranked over. Anyway, the one piece of improvisation in Lane's voice. Let's listen. Right here. Cross my heart. That's it. Everything else is right on the money, just like the record. Here we go. That tone is thick. In no small part, thanks to Lane on the rhythm guitar. Bubba-da-bubba-da. Okay. Keep it going. There's a motif. Yeah. Very Jimi Hendrix playing with the wah and the bends. There you go. Little kill switch maneuver. Oh, overbend. Bends it over the note. This ain't on the record. Dude, did you see Barrett Martin's face on the end there? Hold on, first thing, it looks like the guitar players are trying to get him to end, which is so familiar. If you're in a band, you know what I'm talking about. We're trying to make sure we end this amazing jam on the right note here. Okay, you see Mike McCready kind of lean forward right there. Watch. He's looking. We're all looking at the drummer. He gives him one of these, but then Barrett comes around. Look at his face. Oh. Dude, that is crazy drummer face if I've ever seen it. And they crush it. A wise man once told me it only matters if you start and end correctly. Everything else falls into place, but you gotta end right on the money with everybody else. And if you're in a band, you know how bad it feels to not end, right? And sometimes it matters, sometimes it doesn't. This kind of thing, it's so loose that I think no matter how they ended it was gonna be dope. But that trash can ending, they're throwing it all away, baby, just slamming it. Lane's doing the low E, bass is doing low E. I didn't hear anything too crazy on the bass. Maybe let's give it a quick listen. You always gotta intentionally listen for bass if you're a guitar player. Look at his hands. He's on one note, just like Lane. That's the way to do it. Rhythm and bass just hit that one note. Drums, you know, doing your thing, and then the lead guitar is doing its thing. So 2 people are solid and 2 people are crazy. It makes for a solid ending, a really cool ending. This song is so freaking badass that I played it in my blues band. I have the Taylor Hardin blues band, and we play like B.B. King and Eric Clapton and Freddie King and all of this stuff. And I was like, dude, we got to do some Mad Season. So we throw River of Deceit in there, which you can get away with because it's bluesy. We do a cover of Cochise, like a bluesy, loungy version. By the end, we start bringing it up to the original kind of sound. But I was like, dude, let's just do something heavy. And this thing to me is so heavy that ooh, 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 that little harmonic riff. Anyway, I remember playing it, and our keyboard player didn't have anything to play, so he just got up and walked to the back and grabbed a drink. But I remember looking around thinking, people are not digging this right now. And then by the end of it, I looked around, and I could see at least 2 people singing along. I mean, this is a regular-ass bar. We're not in Seattle, but we're an hour south of Seattle, so we're in the hometown of Mad Season. However, I didn't think anyone would know this song, and I saw at least 2 guys at the bar singing along, and I was like, hell yeah, there's only a few lyrics, so that's nice. So my main takeaway is Lane singing harmony instead of the melody, and so that becomes the melody, right? But it's definitely a harmony sounding thing. So if you're wanting to cover this song and you don't know what the harmony, if you can't quite pick it out on the record, listen to this one, because this is exactly what the harmony part is. And then you can sing the melody part, which is just the guitar part, the root of the guitar part. Of course, they're doing power chords, right? What else? We got some neat little bass. Do 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 do, right? And we got the drums are carrying the song. Mike McCready. It's cool. It's grungy. It's heavy. It's, you know, it's almost Sabbathy metal, right? It's slow, grungy, sloppy metal. But the guitar solo is just classic rock, man. It's just Jimi Hendrix blues rock kind of vibe. But it sounds so good with the do that rhythm part underneath the solo. It makes it so the guitar solo is not just a classic rock solo, right? All right, that's all I got for today. Next week or next time we do Mad Season, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's going to be Long Gone Day, right? We got Long Gone Day, we got November Hotel, and we got All Alone, I think are the ones we got left. I'm not sure which ones they do at this concert, but we're going to find out. And so far, this has been one of my favorites from the Mad Season. It's one of my favorites of all time, for sure. But next time, Long Gone Day is another one of my favorites. So we're going to get after it. That one's got a totally different vibe. This is probably the heaviest song on the album. And for that, I love it. So until next week or next time or whenever I do another video, take care. And thanks for liking and subscribing and all that. All right. Peace.